Hello, my darlings. Got my little boo here. Hello, darling. She missed me. I've been away in Liverpool for 3 days for just about the hugest thing I have ever been to in my life, or ever even dreamed that I would go to. The National Diversity Awards, the 10th anniversary National Diversity Awards, where I was shortlisted out of 55,000 people for a positive role model award. I can hardly get the words out because even now it's all happened, it still doesn't quite feel real. So first of all, I just wanted to say a really, and I mean this with every fibre of my soul, a huge congratulations to every deserving winner, you know, from each category. I would have hated to have been a judge, and I don't know how you did it, but I just need to say, apart from my award, can I just show you it? Do you mind? I know I feel a bit big-headed, but there's my award because of my achievement, certificate of achievement for being shortlisted. It was a big shout out for West Somerset because I was the only one. But more importantly, what I really wanted to say is that I am so proud of it, not only because I've raised single-handedly 4 neurodiverse children, and in particular my journey with my autistic son Ollie, some of you will be familiar with. I've given lots of BBC interviews, magazine articles, newspaper interviews on Ollie's journey, because I want change. I want change for the children, for our children of tomorrow, our children of today. I want them celebrated and neurodiversity included and just seen as part of life. And that's why I was so proud to be part of the 10th anniversary celebrations, because that's what that message was all about. And, you know, I know that journey. I know it personally, because since I was a tiny child, I've never, ever been able to colour inside the lines. I've always been different and never knew why. And I'm so proud and delighted to have 4 children who are also completely balmy like me, you know, all with their gifts and talents. And quite apart from that, all the amazing, incredible, able, gifted kids and young adults, families, teachers, organisations that I work with. You know, 85% of my work I do for free. In fact, during COVID, practically all of it was. It's an absolute miracle. I mean, this work is meant because I've done it all on my own. And that's the thing I think I'm really proud of in getting this award, is that out of every single person there, I'm the only one who did it without a team, without volunteers, without staff. I've done it all on my own through the most horrific domestic abuse, through a Crown Court case, 2 Crown Court cases, a High Court case, you know, trying to keep my family afloat. Then COVID hit, and my business was obviously mostly about touch, and it was a massive learning curve for me to be able to keep that business going. And I had to use a side of my brain that's normally completely fast asleep, because I'm a technological dinosaur. And I just, when I couldn't work, you know, I would learn. I would just learn, get this online, reach people, set up a YouTube channel, give someone a therapy every single day, give them hope, give them light. If you lose your house, do it from a tent, share. You know, nobody can take your voice away. And, you know, as a wife and a mother going through domestic abuse, I didn't have a voice for 20 years. And so I really know what that's like too. And so for me to keep going, to keep fighting for people without a voice, whether it's a different ability, a situation they can't get out of, fear, you know, all of those things, you know, I want to shout from the rooftops for you all. And this shortlist, this certificate for my shortlist, will give me the fuel and the inspiration and the motivation to do more for all of you and be more and give more. I mean, I do 18, 19-hour days, and as I say, nearly all of it is for free. My interviews, my articles, my blogs, my writings. You know, I wrote a book in secret. Our house was saturated with cameras, so I would even be scribbling at traffic lights to get my book written, just so that everybody, whether they had £1 in their pocket or £1 million, would be able to access my book and be able to help their child. You know, and I was dragged from a speeding car for that when I was discovered, you know, and accused of all sorts of things. So there are many, many things I'm proud of. And to have made it from somebody who had no voice at all, struggling to bring up 4 kids below the breadline, way below it most of the time, in isolation, finding my way like a blind woman in the dark. And I did that, and I made it to those National Diversity Awards. I've met the most phenomenal people. You know, I am filled to bursting with inspiration and ideas of how to do more. I've learnt loads too, you know. I've learnt the difference between a charity function and an event. And the guy who set up this event, you know, he had his backstory, and he arrived in Liverpool with just £25 in his pocket, and somebody, another adult, reached out to him and changed his journey forever. And I hope that if I manage to achieve anything in my life, however long or however short that life will be, I hope I can do that for other people. It's making me really emotional. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And to me, that's the biggest legacy you can ever leave for anybody. And so these little size 5 Cinderella glass slippers are going to leave their footprint behind. And they already have by winning this award. And I'd like to thank Anna Kennedy for supporting me. I'm so proud to represent her charity, be a wellbeing ambassador. These are all things I never set out to look for. These are all things that have come to me on my path through my journey from the heart. And I'm the most rubbish businesswoman in the world. You know, all the videos I made throughout COVID, I had intrusive PTSD levels of a whacking great 76. I shouldn't have even been able to speak English because of what I've gone through previously. And I've survived it. And I'm a survivor and I'm a fighter. And I know how to take my life cards and turn it into compost and grow fields and fields of sunflowers. And that's what I will spend the rest of my life doing for all of you. And the reason I'm looking so ridiculously overdressed, I mean, I kind of have a habit of doing that anyway. Being half Italian, you know, I do gardening in a if I could get away with it in a ball gown, I would. But it's because all my kids, not just my biological children, but my literally thousands of kids, and my very close rainbow kids, and the kids I see on, you know, on a regular basis, who all say, Juliana, we want to see you looking pretty in your dress. Well, I don't know about the pretty bit, but here's the dress. I've got Boo with me because she's always with me. So here's the dress, my darlings, and I got a little bag to go with it too. So anyway, I'm super, super, super proud of my award. I hope I've got it. It was upside down. That's me all over, isn't it? Wonky from start to finish. And this is my platform to be more for all of you. So if you've enjoyed my therapies over COVID and what I've shared, you know, please feel free to join my big public Facebook online group, online rainbow therapies for kids and families. Obviously, if you could do the odd little thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I don't make anything from this either. Share it with people who you think it would benefit. You know, log on to annakennedyonline.com every Monday. I write articles for her freely, make videos. There's help out there. You are not on your own. You know, for 20 years, I was the girl with no voice. completely isolated because of my situation and because of such little knowledge out there. And every time I tried to join a group for my son with autism, it was always so negative and so bleak. And I don't want that for you. I'm walking next to you. I'm walking next to you. I'm holding your hands, and I will fight like all holy hell to get things changed for our children. And now I've got a bigger voice to do it. So thank you to all of you who have supported me through thick and thin, believed in me, voted for me, wrote the most wonderful things for me when you voted. And well done again to all of you out there. You know, Harvey Price, another one of Anna Kennedy's ambassadors, he won an award for anti-bullying. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. And what a brave young man. So, but well done to all of you and the lovely people I shared my table with, the friends I've met who I know I will always be in touch with, and just for the whole experience, thank you. And thank you, National Diversity Awards, for doing such a fabulous job, an important job, a vital job for our global community, and for Tess Eagle Swan, who nominated me. Bless you always, darling. Bless you always. You're my guardian angel. I'm going to get emotional again, so I'm going to go and get changed into something a little bit normal. Normal isn't a word I normally use, but a little bit, maybe not. I can't really do yoga in this. Take care, darlings. I'm off now, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye, everybody.